Welcome to a new semester at NCMS. As the new semester begins, we are quickly approaching leap testing. You know what that means. The prize patrols are ready to hand out their cash. If you want the cash in your hands, you've got to put in the work. It will be a challenge, but we're here with advice to prepare you for reaching that master and advanced level.
Come to school every day. Pay attention in class. Ask for help if you don't understand something. Take notes. Participate in class. As a previous Prize Patrol winner, what is something you did to prepare for the LEAP test?
To prepare for the LEAP test, I got a good night's sleep, and I listened to my teachers, and I studied.
What did you do with the Prize Patrol money?
With the Prize Patrol money, I bought me a new phone.
What advice would you give to a third grader who are taking the test for the first time?
I would tell them to listen to their teachers well and write down and study.
As a previous Prize Patrol winner, what is something you did to prepare for the LEAP test?
I mostly studied.
What did you do with the Prize Patrol money?
I spent it on my family, mostly, but I also bought a lot of food.
What advice would you give to a third grader who are taking the test for the first time?
Just do your best. Don't spend too much time on one question, and make sure you read them carefully.
As a previous Prize Patrol winner, what is something you did to prepare for the LEAP test?
To prepare for the LEAP test, I honestly just tried my best to pay attention in class. I took notes. I tried to remember really important things that the teacher said. So like if they said, this is something important, I tried my best to listen. And I just tried my best not to be nervous the day of taking the test. And it turned out really well, so just practicing.
What did you do with the Prize Patrol money?
With the money, I just went shopping. I just enjoyed myself because I feel like I earned it by, the practicing and earning the money, so I just went shopping.
What advice would you give to a third grader who are taking the test for the first time?
I would say don't sweat about it. Just try your best, and if you believe in yourself, then you can make it happen.
The key to success when preparing for the LEAP test for teachers and students is first to be mentally prepared, knowing that it's coming and knowing the expectations before it even happens. So with the right mindset, students are better prepared to be more focused and more in tune to what to expect on the test.
Okay, LEAP prep is already taking place. Why is it so important to start preparing now?
It is important to start preparing now. I like to compare it to Sunday dinner. You have to know what you're cooking for dinner before you can actually just go in the kitchen and start cooking. You want to have everything ready, whether it's the paper, pencil, but once again, that mindset has to be there most importantly. You need to prep, review, test skills, test taking words. All of those things need to be in place before you can take the test.
What are some ways you motivate your students?
Ways that I motivate my students to be prepared for the LEAP test. First of all, we start talking about it early. All those students know that the LEAP test is coming, especially 8th graders, because they're used to taking it all these years. But I want to keep them mindful that it's not about pass or fail, but just doing your best. Your personal best is more important than anything. I just like to keep the flow of the thoughts of the test positive. So I just like giving out positive vibes about it. I don't want them to go in scared of the test or being fearful that they're not going to pass. So that's most important to me.
The key to success for preparing for the LEAP test is to look at the way that the questions are laid out and look at the way that they ask the questions and the answers that they're looking for. Also, being able to find evidence to back up your answer is important. It's important to start preparing now because the LEAP test is a big test. It's an important part of your future that you need to be prepared for. I think there are some ways to motivate your students, like prizes and games. There are fun ways to study for LEAP.
It's very important to understand the importance of the LEAP test. and that is a measure of what we're learning and what we have learned through that year and preparing for the next year. We need to be concentrated, focused, understanding what the mission is, and that's to do our very best and to show the whole state of Louisiana exactly how smart our boys and girls are at North Caddo Elementary Middle School. We need to start preparing now for the LEAP test. It's very important that we start our mission so that we can be well prepared at the very end, that we can cover all the components that the students are going to be asked to know, such as reading, writing, math, science, and social studies. And it begins now. Actually, it began when we started school this year. Again, the way to motivate our students is for them to understand the importance of what they're doing, that everyone, all over the state of Louisiana is going to be looking at our scores to see how smart our boys and girls are, and indeed we know how smart they are. So we want to prepare now so they can do their very best.